Just kidding. I'm going to be shaving the sides of my head today. It's about a month and a half since I last did them, so they're getting quite long and fluffy. So I thought I'd show you guys how I actually do that and how you can do it at home rather than having to pay someone else to do it for you. I've been shaving the sides of my head since I was about 16, 17 was when I first started shaving them. I'm now 24, so yeah, about 8 years. Yeah, about 8 years I've been shaving. I've been doing both sides for about 2 years now, so I've got quite good at it, I think. Yeah, I'm going to show you what I do. So the first thing I do is put my hair up into buns on top of my head here. I've used 3 today. Usually I use 3 or 4, but I could only find 3 hair ties today, so I feel a little bit like a dressage pony. How do horses go? So this just means that my hair is pulled really nicely away from the partings and that it isn't sort of kind of coming across here to be tied at the back. So that's really useful, and it means I don't start having to get my hands involved to pull my hair out the way. Next up, I'm using a Braun Cruiser 5 head, which I've had for about 6 years. I'm amazed it's still working. What I do before I actually start using it is I get a little bit of hair oil. You can get blade oil for electric razors, but I don't have any. So I put a little bit of hair oil in blades so that it will run really smoothly and it won't either cut me or catch the hairs. So that's a really good tip right there. I'm also going to plug it in because the battery's useless because I've had it for 6 years. And it makes this horrible whining noise. I don't know if you can hear it on the camera. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to put the guide on. I start it 4 clicks up, and that's the length that the very top of the undercut is going to be. So yeah, I just start shaving bits off. These little plastic teeth here will catch the parts of your hair that you've tied up if you're not careful, just like that. So what I do is I press the end of it that's going to be over the shaved part into the head and lift the edge ever so slightly and then pull the hair taut, and it generally stops it from catching. When you get to the top of your head here, don't push it round like that. Push it up against the plane of your head because then it will naturally help with the gradient of it getting a little bit longer towards the top, so you don't end up with like long, medium, short, you know? Once I've done that side on the longest setting, I do it on the other side as well. You also want to make sure that you're not holding this part and squeezing, because you can do what I've quite often done, which is you squeeze ever so slightly and then you press and it closes it, and then you're left with a chunk taken out. I've done that a few times, don't do that. Don't worry too much about around the ears because we only come back and tidy that up. Done that side, do this side. So far so good, and then down to the final setting, which is a number 2 on this. Now you actually have a divot behind your ear just here, and you'll notice that my hair is slightly darker. It's not because it's longer, it's because there's more of it, because it's a concave area just here and it's kind of darker. So don't start trying to dig holes in your head trying to get it to go shorter there, because it just won't. Just noticed how tense my mouth is when I'm doing this. I'm like, relax, Sophie, it's just head. Okay, now it's time for the shortest setting, where you can take it over the sections right at the bottom of the neck, and it's important to remember that baby hairs respond differently to being shaved than your main head hair will. Basically, it will lie flatter against your skin. It won't let you pick it up as easily. It doesn't stick out of your head like main head hairs do. So you've got to make sure that you pay extra attention to that area. Now, it's always an option to leave the baby hairs on if you like. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Just depends on how much time I'm spending on it. But yeah, today, taking my baby hairs off. Brilliant. Now, we take this off, and we're going without the guard, and this is where you want to start being really careful about where you're placing this. Now, some people clean up their sideburns and leave themselves with a really nice line there. I don't do that personally. If you want to do that, I'm not the person to ask about it, because the one time I did try it came out also asymmetrical. So what I'm just going to do is take it around the edge of my ears, down the back of my neck, and then I'm going to take it over this part really carefully and just make sure there's no random hairs sticking out. Okay, for this bit you need a really steady hand. Probably just leave it at this if you want, but I can see there's a couple of bits that just haven't faded into each other quite right, and it's just easier to do it by hand if you want to get it really precise. What you're basically trying to do is float this part of it over the surface of your hair, so then anything that's sticking above that surface will get nicked off by that. I also have a patch of blonder hair than here, so I have to try and keep it a little bit longer, so it kind of, yeah, it doesn't look so light, but it never quite works. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. I also have a scar on my head, just here, so that always looks like that. I can leave my hair slightly longer and cover it, but I don't really mind. Sweet, okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is wash my hair, and when I get out of the shower it will show me really whether or not it's actually finished, because some of this is attached to my head, some of it is not. So yeah, so I'm just going to take these buns out of my hair and jump in the shower, and then we'll see whether or not this has turned out how it's supposed to. Okay, so that's it. My hair is obviously wet right now. It will dry out quite quickly. In the meantime, pretty happy with how my hair's gone. I did take it slightly shorter than I intended to, which is annoying me, but you know, like I said before, worse things have happened to better people. So yeah, I hope this video's helped anyone who's thinking about shaving their hair. I definitely recommend it. You know, you only live once. If you have liked this video, make sure you go and check out the rest of my videos in my channel somewhere here. There's a couple of interesting ones in there somewhere. In the meantime, I'm gonna go and moisturise my face, dry my hair, and maybe I'll put a picture afterwards of how it looks. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see y'all later. Bye! Well, that's it. It's dry, sort of, and I'm pretty happy. I'm just gonna tie it up one sec. So here it is, the finished product. Still a little bit wet. I'm quite happy with how it's gone, really. It's good, it's good. A little tiny bubble here. To do this hairstyle, what I do is just pull 2 curls out the front randomly and grab all of it just like that, pull it into a ball, and then tie it. It's really simple, it takes 3 seconds. And when I'm done, just pull that out, and she's free. Oh, there we go, there's the light, there's the lighting. Awesome, perfect, cool. That's me done for another month or 2. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see y'all later. Bye.